Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha. In this video I'm going to show you one way of making a natural shampoo using African Black Soap as the base. If you're watching this video and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button, and also give the video a thumbs up as you're watching, and share the video with your friends and family. So to make this shampoo, the first ingredient is going to be African Black Soap. So this is the one that I have, which I absolutely love. But the different types, different brands of African Black Soap, so yours might not look exactly the same. So this is the one that I have, which is really soft and quite easy to break into pieces. This is it, genuine African Black Soap. African Black Soap, it's got so many benefits for the scalp and also for the hair. It will be a clarifying shampoo because African Black Soap is very clarifying. The next ingredient is going to be extra virgin olive oil. So although it's got some oil in it, you know, the African Black Soap, because it is very clarifying, it can be a little bit drying for the scalp and also for the hair. So we want to make sure that we replace some of those oils so the hair is not stripped, because otherwise, you know, that could get really dry and then just which is not good. So I'm also using unrefined palm oil. Palm oil is an excellent source of vitamin E, which is amazing for both the skin and also for the hair. The next ingredient is actually vegetable glycerin. And the reason we add in glycerin is, as I said, African Black Soap can be a bit drying. So we want to make sure our hair is moisturized, and adding a humectant is going to help with that. So I'm using vegetable glycerin here, but if your hair doesn't like glycerin or you don't have it, you can use honey instead. And then just to make the whole thing smell really nice, but also add additional benefits, we're going to add some essential oils. So you can use any essential oil that you like, but I want to use something that's going to help clean the scalp and also promote hair growth. So the first essential oil I'm using is tea tree essential oil, which is an antibacterial, antifungal. Tea tree can also stimulate hair growth, so it's a good one to have. The next one is lavender. Lavender smells beautiful and is so relaxing and calming, and you know, it'll help you enjoy your wash day. But lavender also stimulates hair growth, which is another reason I'm using it. And then last but not least, my favorite essential oil, which is peppermint essential oil. I like to use the Piperita Mentha version because that is the one that has been shown by research to stimulate hair growth. But I love the smell, and it gives you this wonderful tingling sensation on your scalp. So the first thing I did was just to cut a piece of the African Black Soap, which I was going to use. So I didn't want to use that whole slab, so I just cut off a piece which I thought would be enough for my hair. Obviously, how much you use depends on how long your hair is, how thick you want your shampoo to be, how concentrated you want it to be, and also how long your hair is. And if you're making it for several people, then you may want to use more. So next I added freshly boiled water, and you do want the water to be boiling hot so that the soap completely dissolves. How much water you add depends on how much soap you're using, how much of the shampoo you're making, how thin you want it to be or how thick you want it to be. If you want it to be thicker, add less water. If you want it to be watery or runny, then add more water. Next, I added 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And then I added 1 tablespoon of the palm oil. And then just stirred everything, basically to try and mix it all together. Obviously water and oil are never going to mix properly, but stirring it this way does help. And you'll notice that I didn't add the essential oils or the glycerin at this stage because the water was boiling hot, and you never add essential oils to boiling water or anything that's really hot otherwise you'll destroy them. And the same for the glycerin. So once I'd stirred that and mixed the ingredients so far, I then covered it with foil and then allowed the soap to dissolve as much as possible. Okay, my lovely, so we are nearly done with making our African Black Soap Shampoo. So I let this cool down for about an hour and a half. Liquid on with this. So as you can see, it's a bit frothy, but that's because I was stirring it now and again, making sure that it was dissolving as much as possible. And as you can see already, there's a bit there, which, we're not going to bother with that. We'll just strain it out. So it looks a bit golden, and that's because of the palm oil at the top. But underneath, you can see this rich, dark brown color. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm just going to add the rest of the ingredients, and then I'll put it in my applicator bottle, and then I'll be ready to wash my hair. So first of all, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of glycerin. And then I'm going to add 5 drops each of the essential oils. So the reason why we put essential oils at the end once it's cooled down is because if we add it to anything that's boiling, like the boiling water as it was, then it'll basically just destroy the essential oils. So you always add essential oils after everything is cooled down. So obviously how thin or how runny or watery it is depends on how much water you've added, and also how much soap you've added. So if you want it to be on the thicker side, then add less water or more of the soap, and vice versa. So now I'm just going to strain everything. And now I'm just going to transfer it to the applicator bottle. So this is it. It looks a bit lighter now because obviously we've mixed it up, but once it rests, you'll see the dark color will come back again. And now this is ready to use, and I'll show you the results. So now it's time to use the shampoo. I'd already applied a pre-poo and rinsed it out, and my hair was soaking wet, and that is the best way to use a shampoo. Make sure that your hair is still soaking wet. If your hair was dry, if you didn't use the pre-poo, then I recommend that you completely saturate your hair before you put in the shampoo. So this is the beauty of using an applicator bottle, because I was able to go directly onto the scalp, which is where I actually put the shampoo. I wasn't putting it onto my hair. What was happening was I'll put it onto the scalp and then massage it, and then it lathered up like crazy. This stuff is beautiful. It is amazing, and as you can see, it was lathering up immediately, and all that beautiful lather is what is going to clean my hair. So a little goes a long way. If you can imagine the tiny bit of soap that I used and the amount of lather we're getting just from a few drops of the shampoo onto the scalp is incredible. The lather was so good, and immediately I could feel that my scalp was clean, and I used the balls of my fingers to thoroughly clean the scalp. If you prefer, you can use a scalp massager or a shampoo brush, but I didn't need to. I was using my fingers and it was effective enough. So just make sure that my scalp, all of my scalp, was thoroughly clean. Obviously, because my hair is really short, there's no way that I was going to put the shampoo onto the scalp and for it not to go into my hair. That's easier when your hair is longer, but for me it just went onto my hair, which is perfectly fine because I wanted to clean my hair as well. I wanted to clarify it. So as you can see, I didn't add any more shampoo, but it was lathering up so beautifully and it felt amazing. The lather is so soft and silky, and you can actually feel your hair being cleaned and nourished. So once I was sure that all of my scalp and my hair were thoroughly clean, I just proceeded to rinse with some warm water. So this is the result. My hair was clean, my scalp was clean, and it was so easy to wash out. There's no residue whatsoever. My hair is clarified and there's no more product buildup. So because I'd added nourishing oils and the ingredients in the African Black Soap are beautiful, shea butter included, my hair was soft, it wasn't stripped, and it felt so clean, and so did my scalp. So this is it, guys. This shampoo is safe enough to use on a weekly basis, as long as you then condition afterwards, do your deep conditioning treatment afterwards, and then just do your LOC or LCO method afterwards. But as it was, as a shampoo, this was perfect. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, again, please subscribe, hit the red subscribe button. If you make this shampoo, then come back and let me know how you get on, or if you have made a different version, then I'd love to know what you did and how it went for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.